Welcome back everybody to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are back with another episode of Camp Minecraft, and in today's episode of Camp Minecraft we're going to be making our first ever official shop. So I'm really excited for this. I hope that you guys are too. I just want to remind you guys that I actually have merch now. I've released some 100k merch, so if you guys missed out on that, go ahead and check it out in the description below. It's the first link at the top of the description, so you guys can't miss it. And remember to use Henwy10 at checkout for a 10% off discount for the first week. So you know, if you guys are buying it, be sure to get it now because you can get 10% off. But other than that, remember to like and comment any suggestions for future videos of Camp Minecraft in the comments down below. And yeah, remember to subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss out on an upload. But other than that, let's just hop straight into the video. So hopping straight into today's video, we actually have the return of a couple familiar faces. So if you guys remember, I think around 2 weeks ago or something, I made a video and I asked you guys to name the black and white cat running around my base. Well, I think both of them despawned, but ever recently, I'm pretty sure that they've returned. If I can find them somewhere, there's a white one somewhere up here, and there's a black one somewhere else. So let me see if I can find them. Yes, so we have the white one here. I'm not going to go too near so they don't jump off the edge, but we have the white one up there, and I think we actually have the black and white one just, oh, ouch. But I think, yeah, we actually have the black and white one just here. So I've decided on the name, and the names I'm going to go for is Salt and Pepper. So thank you so much, Red MC, for that comment suggestion. If you guys want to name something else in the future, I think we can come up with a few creative names for all the turtles in the moats. I think I have like 8 turtles or something. So go ahead and comment down any suggestions for turtle names that I should use. I'll name a bunch of them in the next episode. But yeah, I think I'm going to name them Salt and Pepper. But first, what we actually got to do is tame them. Let's go ahead and get one called Salt. There we go. And then name the other one Pepper. Okay, so where was this black and white one got to? Oh, it's just over here. Okay, so the way you tame cats, if you guys didn't know, you have to like crouch up on them ever so slowly, and then they come towards you. If you have fish out in your hand, now all we have to do is click, click, and there we go. So this is the black one. So we are gonna name this guy Pepper, and then the one upstairs, actually here, hold up. You just sit here for a second. Okay, so where did that white one get to? Oh no! Oh! I thought they fell off the edge. Oh my goodness, you scared me for a second. Look at the fish. Look at the... You want the fish? Oh! Wait, do cats not take full damage? This is a grey cat. This isn't a white cat. Hold up. Hold up, I just fed fish to the wrong cat. Where is Salt? Oh wait, here he is. Okay, so the grey one's there and the grey one just fell off the edge. Oh. But here's the white guy. Come here, buddy, I got you some fish. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this the hard way. I'm just gonna chase you. There we go. Okay, right. So, and your name is Salt. So you come up here with me. I think he should teleport up here, but that actually doesn't matter because I want to take these guys outside. So Pepper, if you come with me here, yeah, just keep following me. So yeah, let's actually take them down because I want to have them out near the barn. I want them to be barn cats, and since we do have a nice barn where Fluffy is living at the moment, I feel like it would only make sense for them to come with us. So I think they'll teleport if I come down here. There we go. So that's Pepper. Where's Salt at? Okay, well Pepper, you just sit here. You just chill out for a second. Oh, there he is. Okay. And you just sit here and just hang out here as well. So they're going to be barnyard cats. I'm just going to leave them out here in the barn. Also because I have a bunch of too many noises in my house at the moment. I have the fox, I have like 1 dog, and I have 1 cat already. And I feel like that's too many already. But getting into what we're actually going to be doing this episode, I need to collect a few resources. I think I need a bit of brick. I need some like andesite maybe. And I need a bunch of stone brick for this build. But yeah, as you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be building a building shop. And what this means is it's going to be a place where people can come and order builds from me, and I'll build them for them. So somebody can come and say, hey, can you build me a house or something, or a shop or something? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. And then I'll give them how much it would cost. And once they agree to that, we'll pay, and I'll go ahead and build it for them. So it's a pretty simple shop idea, but I think it's just something fun to do. And also, I don't actually technically have a shop at the moment. I mean, the casino is more of like a place to go play games. And I mean, I don't run any other businesses on the server, so I wouldn't know where else I would be making money other than the hotel. But again, that's not really a shop. So this is going to technically be our first shop. So yeah, hopefully this all goes well. But yeah, let me go ahead, collect some resources, and we'll get on with the build. Okay guys, so I think this is going to be the area that we build it, and I have a kind of different idea for this build. Like, it's not going to be like my usual builds, and this is why my building palette is going to be actually a lot different to what you guys are usually used to. So as you guys can see, we have the classic stone and we also have a little bit of spruce wood, but what this main build is going to be consistent of is stone and also granite and bricks. So I had to go ahead and get some clay and stuff from the ocean so I can make this brick. This is why I had to go and get a few more materials. But yeah, this is going to be the palette that we're using along with this core stuff that I couldn't really fit in here. But yeah, it's going to be kind of like construction site slash kind of like building, and I'm going to have like a crane and stuff, and it's just going to look like a building site, which would kind of go well with the whole building shop idea, right? So I think I'm going to build it out here, and I think I want the main building here and then like a little courtyard thing here. So I'm going to have to push back this mountain a little bit here. That's what I've kind of started on doing. So I just need to keep digging that out a bit, and yeah, this is going to be the land that we're using, and then we can delete this, because I thought somebody else was going to build there, but nobody else has, so I'm going to go ahead and build my thing here, and then somebody else can build something else here eventually. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have dug out a little bit of area. As you guys can see probably by the stone, you can see where it used to be and where it is now, and you guys can also see that I placed down these stone blocks to kind of mark out where I'm going to be building. And I'm pretty happy with this. So this is going to be like the courtyard area, which will be kind of open, and then this will be the actual building that goes up quite a few blocks as well. So again, I'm just going to be building this from complete scratch. I really don't have any idea exactly. I have a few ideas, but nothing of a final product just yet. So I'm just going to be doing it as I go, kind of. But yeah, I'm going to throw it into a speed build again, doing the talk over the top, giving you guys the steps of what I'm doing and what's going through my mindset. But yeah, I think I'm going to hop into that just now. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the speed build. I'll catch you guys after it's complete. So starting off this build, I tried to just kind of lay out the gate going around the outside area. That's going to be an open area, kind of nothing really going to be there, more of just like a landscaping area. So I kind of made the fence around there and just kind of lay it out. Then I start working on the front design of the actual shop itself. Like with this, what I want to do is have a foreground of stone and then a background of stone. But then I decided that actually I wanted something a little bit different. So I decided to put more premise on the brick side to kind of differentiate it from the gate on the left. And I think this was definitely the idea to go with, because again, it makes the build kind of stick out a little bit more and makes the two different parts of the build look different. And as you can see here, I'm just doing the same kind of design on the other side, bringing up the second level, adding the stone there as a nice little accent, and then going around the top, adding the stone around the lip, just to bring it all together. And I think this is a really nice way of making a simple square build look good. You just add the little bit of depth and add a little bit of variation, and it just makes it look really, really good. Now at this point in the build, I start actually building the premise of the crane that's going to go above the actual build, and I want it to come out the top and then have a little square above, but I kept coming down and seeing that that was actually too big, so I decided to go for more of a diagonal square here, and then I actually just build out the crane part itself, and then I will eventually do the other side as well. But when I started building this crane, I realized the actual crane part that comes down is going to look really odd in this tiny little courtyard. So you guys will see that in a minute I actually decided to expand the courtyard, just because I felt like it would look nicer having a larger courtyard, because the load that the crane is holding up would be dropping down into the courtyard rather than over the top of the fence, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is me basically just finishing up the build, adding any final little details, adding the actual pile of stuff that the crane is going to be holding, and you guys can see I expanded the courtyard area, making it a bit bigger, and I'm just adding a little bit of detail, interior work, and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, that's the build. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that time-lapse speed build type thing. I really do enjoy doing those, and I feel like you guys do really enjoy watching them too. But here is the final product. If you guys notice any differences, it's because I changed a few things just after I finished building, you know, just tidied a few things up, added a little bit more detail, all that kind of stuff. I think I moved this up as well a little bit, but I really like how it came out, and it's really different build to what I usually do. But I usually go for these old, like, kind of rustic medieval type builds. So this is really out of my comfort zone, and I completely just built it from, like, not memory, but just out of my head. Like, I didn't have any plan really going from the beginning, but kind of just went with it. So there's actually two entrances to this building. We got this side entrance here, and we also have the front entrance right here. And as you guys can see, the interior is pretty basic, nothing too crazy needs to be done, because at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to be here is a chest with a book and quill inside. Just saying a few things, I haven't actually put it yet, I actually need to put all the signs down. So I'm just going to throw it on the front here. Oh, why did the sign place there? That was kind of odd. But here, let me just throw on the front here a sign saying Henwy's Building Shop. That should do for the sign on the front. I think it's pretty self-explanatory that this is the same entrance. So people can just come in here, and I'll put a sign here saying, place your order in the book and I'll get back to you ASAP. So basically I need to put a book in here. I actually need a book, so I need to get a plain book, I think an ink sac and a feather is what I need. Okay, so I grabbed a feather and an ink sac, and now I just need a book, and I'm sure I can quickly grab a book from the library. I'm sure the library owner won't mind me just borrowing one of their many books real quick. So let's go ahead and put the ink sac, the feather together in here, and now we have a book and quill. Perfect. Oh my goodness, I was just trying to fly back with my elytra and I almost just went smack into my roof. That would have been bad. Okay, but we are back at the shop here, and now let me write out this book, because I'm not gonna write it out on camera because it's gonna take a little while. Okay, so I think this should do it. It says, welcome to Henwy's Building Shop. Here you can order many different types of builds for different prices. Feel free to leave your order on one of the following pages and I'll get back to you with a price. So basically I'm just gonna throw this in here, and anyone can leave their orders on the following pages, and I'll just come in here every now and then and just check on the orders, see if anyone's ordered anything, and then I'll just contact them pretty much. So I'm just gonna leave that in there so they can just grab it and just go. What the? Wait, do I have to click done? Does it not save if I don't click done? Oh no! Okay, 1 second, let me rewrite this real quick. Okay, so there we go. I rewrote it, and now if I click done, there we go. Now it clicks save. So I can just go in there and they can just grab it out, go through there, and then write their thing in there, and it should be all good. But yeah, this is the build shop, or my building shop, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks pretty good, and finally we might be able to start making some money on the server, because I don't know, the casino doesn't seem to be doing its job, so we might have to work on that in a future episode. But yeah, I really love how this came out. Again, it's a really different style, and I think it looks really nice. It's a really nice thing to have near spawn, all these different types of builds, and then we've got the little build shop right there. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, be sure to hit that like button and comment down any suggestions for future episodes and all that good stuff. And as always, thank you guys so much for 100k. We hit that pretty recently. But don't forget, if you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on so you never miss out on an upload in the future. But other than that, I'll see you guys all again next time. Peace.